I work with DMT, 5-MeO. Never before have I worked with NN until now. And I must say that it's powerful stuff. It helps to have a foundation prior to that, like being able to work with Bufo. And also before that, kind of while that was happening, I was learning A Course in Miracles, studying it. Actually took it off the bookshelf and sat on there for so long. Wow. And not all DMT hits hit the same. I must say, I've casually puffed on it, like I've given it decent space, not like a crackhead or anything. Not like once every 5, 10, 15 minutes, but more like once possibly every hour, 2 hours, if I'm kind of like conscious of my usage of it. It's unbelievable how conscious it can make you of your own beingness and the energy that you're giving off. Oh my God. It intensifies things. I can see a lot of people trying this and like them seeing their own projection. They would just start to freak out, and then they would say it's the worst thing ever. That being said, I was here when I did it, and you see that gray on the wall right there? That gray, they look like at times demons, at times look like these beings who had ill intent. I was conscious of it though, and I was able to be like, oh, these are my own projections. Great, cool. Also, fears came up too, like fear of being shot. And I was able to doctor that and kind of be with that. I was like, okay, so what's gonna happen? You're gonna get shot, and then what? You fear that what? You fear that you're not gonna be able to get your message out there in time. Wow, so it's like all these realizations that are deeper than what they seem. It's more than just the impact of a bullet hitting my skull, right? It's something so much deeper than that. Me not being able to put this legacy forth, or like, I'm gonna die young, oh no. Even the fear of like, wow, am I gonna be stuck in this state forever? Am I gonna be in this permanent DMT state forever? Oh no, life's gonna be a trip. Fuck. I feel like if you really stick with that, that's how you make life a trip. And then that's where you hear about these stories of people getting stuck in like life's a trip, like not like literally like life's a trip, bro, but literally like there are stories of people, he took acid and he was never the same again, right? And so it feels good to kind of have that foundation, like not like, oh, look at me, I have this foundation and I'm better than you, but that I have a foundation set to where I'm able to experience these psychedelics, if you call them. I think they're medicine. I think that's the shift that we are ushering in as healers, if you will, as artists. These are not just drugs. Pharmaceuticals are drugs, right? Understanding that these are medicines that can be used for reflection, and it can seem so airy-fairy, ambiguous. It's like, but no, this is unambiguous because it leads to the same truth. This is different than 5-MeO DMT. Kind of gives the same feeling. It leads to love in the end. It leads to more expansion if you let it, more integration. It's an awesome experience, and I do my best to ground it. I think that's what I was saying, because so many people have a logical mind. They're like, there are no scientific mainstream studies about this. Therefore, because I go off of someone else's opinion and not my own experience, because I'm too I'm too wussy to try it. Let's just go off scientific proof. And that's the way I want to live my life. I don't want to be a risk taker, because what are they going to think about me? What are my kids going to think about me? What would society do? I might get arrested. I'm breaking the law. Live life, learn to joke, learn to have this type of nonlinear communication, because it's not about logical exchange information and then do the thing that ensures my survival. It's a state of being game. Excuse the camera, I'm going crazy here. For a reason though, you need to hear this. It's a state of being game. People feel what you feel, and we need to learn how to generate our own emotions instead of pinging off certain things doing to us, okay? And I mean, that's how we learn. We learn from things doing to us. Hell, I mean, I learned by reading A Course in Miracles. I wish I had the book. I used to keep that thing on me. I'd pull it out. But hear me when I say this. Studying material such as this, mind training, reconditioning your mind because you understand that you have been programmed that is not to be at your benefit, that is at your worst interest. Letting that do to you is different than watching Fox 4, Fox 5 news. And this is what I'm telling you. Personality is one thing. It's nice to have personality. Cool. It's like, hey, he's got some personality. That's great. It's another thing when you break down the word personal reality. Look at her. Your personal reality is the way you create beliefs. Like your beliefs create reality. And you do cultivate your beliefs, and you call that your personal reality. You can tell by my personal reality, I'm a little bit more freer. Some people call me a hippie, right, than most. Some people in Germany talk like this, and they're very stoic. And Africans in the South are more like, more expressive with the teeth, and you see the tribal crazy, paintings. And I'm sure they're not the only culture that is known for that, but that's just what comes to mind. Different cultures have different demeanors and different behavior and different mannerisms. So it's like, you're not who you think you are. You're just a product of your conditioning. You have the power to choose exactly who you want to be, because who we all are is awareness. And that's the Son of God sprinkling the Salt Bay with that. That is who we all are, and that is what we share. When people say we're all connected, bro. It's all one, bro. How are we all one when we're in separate bodies? That's how we're all one. That's how I'm one with my dog. When I look at her and her pupils, and I see the intelligence and I see the innocence, that is reflecting back to me my own. I'm going to get to walking. Peace, love, positivity, joy, abundance. As you give, so you shall receive. And let peace and love extend from my mind to my heart, even though the mind's not in your head, to yours. Peace.